Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fort's Comic News Top 5 Must-Buy Comics for February 14th, 2018. I am, as always, Chris. Let's jump into the comics. We're going to start over at Marvel this week with Avengers 680. We've talked about Avengers every week ever since the No Surrender storyline has started. This is written by Al Ewing with Mark Waid and Jim Zub, and art by, this time, Kim Jacinto. I'm a little sad that Pepe de Rez is gone. I like saying Pepe de Rez. I really like his work too. He's done a good job. But I'm sure Kim's going to kill it too. So, if you're keeping up, you know what's going on. I'm not going to do too many spoilers on this because once again, it's a weekly book, so I feel bad spoiling a weekly book. But in this issue, we got the Wonder Man Beast team up trying to save Jarvis. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We finally know what's going on, why the events are happening. The heroes are trying to figure it out. And we got some cool backstory as to what our main villain is for this event. Next, sticking at Marvel, I've got Star Wars Thrawn #1. This is written by Jody Houser with art by Luke Ross. Now, I should say adapted by Jody Houser. This is actually based on the Timothy Zahn novel that came out a few years back, kind of adapting that into a comic form. So if you haven't read that book, it's so good. Everything at Grand Admiral Thrawn has been fantastic ever since Timothy Zahn did it years and years and years ago. And now it's kind of rebirthed him for this new continuity. I look forward to it. I love Thrawn. I do love Zahn as well. He's a good writer. I love Thrawn. I think he's a great character. I want to see more with him in comics. And I hope that this is successful enough to justify doing some more non-adaptations of Thrawn in comics. And for any Star Wars fan that hasn't read the novels, even if you have read the novels, I've read them and I'm still going to pick it up. But it's a must pick up. So now we're going to move over to DC, the Distinguished Competition, with Dark Knight Rises, The Wild Hunt #1. This is written by Grant Morrison, with art by, George Jimenez, Doug Mankey, Howard Porter. Bunch of artists, big book. So, big deal here. Dark Knight's Metal has been fantastic. This is a tie-in book to that, and Grant Morrison is back on Dark Knight. Not to mention, Grant Morrison is back with the multiverse. Since they took some of what he did in Multiversity and kind of adjusted it to fit this story and talked about the dark multiverse, I think giving Grant Morrison a one-shot for this is perfect. This is all based on stuff that he set up. So, I'm excited. If you put Grant Morrison's name on the title, it's a must-buy. Dude's fantastic. Check this out. So, we're going to move over to Image Comics now. We're going to do some indies this week with Kick-Ass #1. Written by Mark Willer with art by John Romita Jr., the original team that brought you Kick-Ass. So, this is Kick-Ass's introduction in Image, but it is still continuing the story of Kick-Ass from the former issues. And now this one is going to be a monthly ongoing series where people are going to take it over after these two do it. And we have a new Kick-Ass. Who is it? What are they doing? Why are they taking it over? Do they have the same abilities? I don't know. I want to find out. I love Romita Jr.'s art. Mark Millar, once again, a guy that when he writes his name on the title of the book, I'm buying it. So, let's do it. And then we're going to end on a sad note with Invincible, #141, with art by Ryan Otley and written by Robert Kirkman. See how I did that backwards? That was an accident, but I'm going to pretend it wasn't. So, this is sad because it's final issue. Double-sized final issue. No more Invincible after this. It's a little depressing, but at the same time, at least it didn't overstay its welcome. I am looking forward to what Kirkman's doing moving forward, and look forward to see what Otley does moving forward. This book's been fantastic for years. One of my favorites of all time. It's going to go down as one of the best superhero comics of all time. And, I mean, there's not much else to say about it. I'm not going to spoil anything on it. It's final issue. If you've never read Invincible, this is obviously a terrible place to start. But you got so many trades of awesome comics to look forward to. So pick those up. And that is all for the top 5 must buy comics this week. Remember, everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Thumbs down if you're not. Let me know what's going on here. Comment below. It's a good conversation going. I love conversations. And subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying everything we're doing, especially with all the big changes we're making this month moving forward. And as always, keep reading those comics.